Hello from Not the Garden. It's January, which means it's time to start thinking about starting seeds. And I figured what a better time than now to go over some of the essential items that you need to start your vegetable garden from seed. A little bit about me. I am now in the beginning of my 5th year of keeping a backyard garden and still consider myself somewhat of a beginner, but I've learned some things along the way, and I figured I would share with you what works for me and where is a good place to start if you're thinking about starting your garden this year. The first thing that I recommend you start off with is a good seed starting container. I like these dome containers. They have 12 cells in them. They have a bottom for catching and holding water, and also a lid with an adjustable top for either closing off humidity from leaving or allowing it to go through. It's also clear on top, which allows light to go into it. Now, I've seen people start seeds in milk jugs that they cut in half. I've seen people start seeds in the plastic containers that berries and fruit come in at the grocery store. Those are all good options. I like these because they have the 12 individual cells. It's not a whole 72 cell sheet. It's just 12. So I can put, if I want to do a few different varieties of, say, tomatoes, I can do a row of one, a row of another, and a row of a third. And I wash them out and use them year after year. You can see this is all scuffed up, and in here it's a little dirty. I gotta clean it out, but this is a good first start. The next thing you'll need is some seed starting soil. You want something that is going to hold water to help seeds germinate. I usually start with just Miracle-Gro seed starting potting mix. It's inexpensive at stores. So if you're just starting out, this bag is going to be all that you need. You also need a light source, and as you can see, I've turned mine on behind me. These are LED shop lights that were really inexpensive online, but if you have a really good south-facing window that gets a lot of sun all day, or you're in a climate where you can start seeds outside and get sunlight, then maybe you don't need these. I've also used different kinds of grow lights throughout the years. I have this one that's on a tripod with lights that can be adjusted, but even a really good window can help. Another essential is a little spray bottle. This is just water, and once you've started seeds and you've watered them and gotten the soil saturated, it makes it very easy to go through every day and just spritz the top of the soil with a little bit of water to keep everything moist and saturated until your seeds start to germinate. And then last but not least, the most essential item in seed starting are the seeds. And I recognize that it can get a little bit overwhelming to browse through a catalog of seeds or go into a garden center and look at a big wall of seeds and not be quite sure what you want to buy or want to try everything and end up with more than you have space for to grow. So my recommendation is that you think of the things that you like to eat and then find those seeds to grow and to learn how to grow first. For example, if you really like tomatoes, there are a lot of different varieties to try. They're relatively easy to start from seed and they transplant well. You know, my recommendation is, what do you like to eat? And can you grow it in your climate? And so as a recap, the most essential items that you need when starting your vegetable garden from seeds are a container to grow your seeds, soil, a light source, water, and of course your seeds. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope this was helpful.